Here we go, the next match is Sunderland versus Scunthorpe United down at Glanford Park. Scunthorpe has a capacity of 9,088 fans and Sunderland will be taking a large amount down there. Scunthorpe, nicknamed the Irons, are actually on a really good run of form at this moment in time. They're absolutely top of League One form table for the last 4 matches. Before the last 4 matches, Scunthorpe were on the worst League One form. Lost 6 games on the trot. But the last 4 matches, they've turned it around. Stuart McCall, the manager of Scunthorpe Park. Scunthorpe Park? Stuart McCall, the manager of Scunthorpe United, joined in August, has had an awful run of form, and then all of a sudden he's turned it around. 4 wins on the bounce. Absolutely on fire. I have 1 or 2 YouTubers who support Scunthorpe United who watch my YouTube channel, and I wish them all the best this weekend, but let's hope you don't win. Scunthorpe United, nicknamed the Iron. The Iron. I wonder why they nicknamed the Iron. Maybe something to do with the steelworks. At this moment in time, Scunthorpe were in 15th place, but only a few weeks ago they were in the bottom 3 and looked like being relegated this season. They had a good season last year, but this season they've been playing really hitty-missy football, but a lot of bad football. But lately, the last 4 matches, Stuart McCall, I don't know what he's done. I don't know what he's been doing, putting in the food at Scunthorpe. I don't know what the canteen staff have been putting in the food at Scunthorpe United, but the last 4 matches, they've won. Yes, Sunderland all the way down at Scunthorpe United. Sunderland have got to start winning some of these matches. We draw in too many games this season. We've drew 10. If we want automatic promotion, we need to start winning these football matches, turning these draws into victories. At this moment in time, we're not putting games to bed. We're going in front like we did against Charlton, like we did against Luton, but we're not putting these games to bed. We need to start winning these matches more comfortable. We need to start scoring 2 or 3 goals and putting it to bed before the opposition or the referees give the opposition a chance to get back into the match. I know the last 2 matches we've missed the likes of George Honeyman, we've missed Lee Cattermole. Let's hope Lee Cattermole's back this weekend. Let's hope George Honeyman's back this weekend. We need their tenacious, we need their fighting ability, we need the strength, the power, the want, the will, the drive, the ability they have as captains, as leaders to drive this team forward and turn these draws into wins. And let's hope it stars this weekend. Stars this weekend. Let's hope. I'm not on the vodka, really. I promise you, I'm on the water. Let's hope it starts this weekend with 3 points against Scunthorpe United and we can stop their fantastic run of form. Irons, the last 4 matches, they beat Wickham 1-0. They beat Peterborough away 2-0. They beat Coventry at home 2-1. And then last weekend, they beat Walsall, the team that Sunderland couldn't beat, 2-1 away yet again. The old Geordie boys scored for them. We'll get onto their team in a minute. Won 4 games on the bounce. They are on the best form all season. Sunderland are going to Glanford Park at this moment in time when Scunthorpe are on a fantastic run of form, a brilliant run of form. But their stats, the stats of Scunthorpe tell me they let a goal in every 48 minutes in every match. And also on average, they score a goal every 70 minutes. So we know they're going to score a goal and we know they're going to let goals in. Sunderland scoring every single match. So does that mean we're going to score a couple this weekend and only let 1 in? So could I go for a 1-2 victory? I may in fact go for Scunthorpe United 1, Sunderland 3 and hope Madger is back on form. Hope his agent wants to keep him at Sunderland. Hope his agent says he's well and he's fit and he's okay to put his football and boots on and play football because his agent's in control. Let's hope Madger turns up this weekend with Cattermole and touchwood. George Honeyman's fit and we can take 3 points and win 3-1 at Scunthorpe. I'll go for Gooch, first goal scorer. Going back to the form tables, what I've been doing where you've been predicting the scores, I want you to continue predicting the scores of every single match. But instead of predicting the goal scorers, I want you to predict This week, for 2 points, the first goal scorer, the one and only first goal scorer. So if you don't score first, you don't get 2 points. But come on, at this moment in time, I'm going to show you who's in front at the table. Let's have a look at this table. Who's got the best sports noggin? Who is the most intelligent mind on YouTube? Who can predict the football scores this weekend? Scunthorpe United versus Sunderland. And at this moment in time, there was a few of them got the scores right last weekend when it was ones apiece. And at this moment in time, Luke Hall goes top of the table with 6 points with a great 1-1. And then there's two of them on 6 points, the Ginger Ninja. And then there's a few on 5. And as you can go down, you'll see the table. Mike Fish, the weatherman, he's got a point. But at this moment in time, Luke Hall and the Ginger Ninja have got the best sports noggins of getting the score predictions correct, but they're only 1 point clear, so anybody can jump to the top of the table. Scunthorpe are still only in 15th place, and they let a goal in every 48 minutes and they score every 70 minutes. The home form this year isn't fantastic. They've only won 4 at Glanford Park, they've drew 4 and they've lost 9 at home. The form away is slightly better. They've won 5 away, drawn 2 and lost 7. So the home form isn't particularly good. So Sunderland, can we make it count and get another away victory this weekend? Now, Scunthorpe's striker is 30-year-old Lee Novak. He was actually born in Newcastle and played for the Wallsend Boys, which are the famous footballers do we know have played for the Wallsend Boys. I can think of 2 at this moment in time. I'll tell you at the end. He's played 55 games for Scunthorpe and scored 13 goals. He scored against Walsall last weekend when they beat Walsall, the team we kind of beat. Goal against Walsall was his 10th goal this season. Yeah, so the Geordie boy will want to score against Sunderland. Let's hope we can keep Lee Novak at bay. Another ex-Newcastle player is James Perch, the midfielder. He's joined Scunthorpe this season and he's started to play a few games for them. James Perch in midfield. Scunthorpe's goalkeeper, Jan Anik, was born in Hexham. He played for Sunderland and he went to Newcastle as a junior. The 25-year-old, 6 foot 2 inches tall, he looks like a Viking with his big hairy beard. Jan Anik won the Ward Jackie Award for Best Young Player of 2011. So he's a canny goalkeeper. He only played 6 games for Newcastle, mind, but he joined from Sunderland to Newcastle and now he plays for Scunthorpe United. Jan the Viking. Let's hope we can score plenty of goals to pass the Viking. Scunthorpe also have a 27-year-old midfielder from Belgium. He had 1 cap for the Belgium under-21s. He played all the way up for Belgium up until the under-21s. He hasn't gotten a full cap at this moment in time. 27-year-old midfielder is called Funso Ojo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Funso Ojo. Try and say that after a few beers. After a glass of water, I can say it easy. Funso Ojo. Let's hope we can keep him. He's a defensive midfield, so hopefully he can score against someone. I'll put the mockers on it now. There's just 4 players from Newcastle at this moment in time. No, there's just 4 players for Scunthorpe United at this moment in time, and 3 of them have connections with Newcastle United, so they'll be up for this match. They'll want to get one over on Sunderland, being ex-Newcastle United players, or even a Newcastle United footballer, or even a supporter of Newcastle United, who was born in Walsall. Wallsend. As I said before, Lee Novak was born in Newcastle, played for Wallsend Boys, and we know Alan Shearer played for Wallsend Boys. We also know Michael Carrick played for Wallsend Boys. Is there any more? Can you name any more famous footballers that come from Wallsend Boys? Scunthorpe were also slightly better in the second half than the first half. They've scored 22% of their goals in between 51 minutes and 60 minutes. So they do come on stronger as the game goes on. But let's hopefully Sunderland, as we always do, get on stronger as the game goes on, apart from the Charlton match and apart from the Portsmouth match. But the Portsmouth match, we were shown the door with a red card and a sending off, and also their player should have been sent off. And against Charlton, we were leading 1-0. We dominated the first half, and the second half, we didn't play anywhere near as good. Yes, Scunthorpe United's manager Stuart McCall was a hard man. He played a lot of games for Bradford, he played for Everton, he played for Rangers. He was a tough cookie back in the 80s and 90s. Let's hope their side are not. It's going to be a soft-scented cookie this weekend, and we can get a few points. We can get 3 points, take all the points, and get a few goals against them. Like I said, I'm predicting 3-1 to Sunderland. So come on, get your predictions in the comment section below. Let's see who's got the best sports noggin this weekend. Let's see who can jump to the top of the table. Leave your comments below, like the video if you like it, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. We need to up their game this weekend against Scunthorpe United. We need to start winning matches. We need to turn this corner. We've only lost 2 matches, but we drew far too many. We need to start scoring more than 1 goal. The home match against Scunthorpe, we absolutely blew them away in the first half. 3-0. We were absolutely the easiest. It's one of the best football matches I've seen Sunderland play in the first half. Absolutely fantastic football. We never give them a second, a moment to rest on the laurels, a moment on the ball. We harried, harassed them with Gooch. And was it Gooch and McGeady? We just never give them 2 seconds. It wasn't McGeady, it was Gooch, and it was Maguire. Let's hope Maguire's red card is rescinded, because it was never a red card. He's not a malicious player. He doesn't stamp on players. Let's hope it wasn't a red card and we get him back for this match, because we need him back for this match. We need a strong squad for this match. We need to start winning games. We're only 5 points behind Portsmouth, 1 point behind Luton. If we had those 2 draws, we were leading against Charlton, leading against Luton. If those 2 weren't draws, we'd be 1 point behind Portsmouth with a game in hand. The games are going to start coming thick and fast very shortly. We've got 2 home games in 3 days. We'll play Blackpool on the 12th, Accrington and Stanley on the 15th of February. We'll play Accrington and Stanley twice in about 3 weeks. It might only be 2 weeks. I want to give a big shout out to Ben as well, the Scunthorpe fan who leaves loads of comments and subscribe to my channel. Ben, I hope you enjoy the match. Do your vlog at the match and I'll watch it after the weekend. And I hope you have a great day at home for Scunthorpe United. But hopefully you'll get no points. Hope you play well, but Sunderland win 3-1. I hope Sunderland absolutely win comfortably this weekend. Jack Ross, let your players know there's 2 or 3 ex-Geordies in the Scunthorpe side. Get them motivated. They will be motivated to beat Sunderland, because they always want to get one over in Sunderland, even though Sunderland won 6 in a row and never lost the last match. They got a draw, and then they stuffed the under-21s. Get your team motivated like they were against the under-21s. Pretend that fucking full team full of Geordies. Newcastle United side, they've got 3 or 4 Geordies, 3 or 4 ex-Newcastle players. Might only be 3 in their side, but get your team motivated. Get your team driven on with ambition. Get them 110% ready. They've got to give everything to the cause this weekend, Jack. Get this team ready and get them to win 3 points. Don't let them sit in the laurels with 1 goal. We need 2 goals. We need 3 goals. We need it sewn up by half time. If it's not sewn up by half time, get them drilled and out ready second half. Let's get these 3 points this weekend. It's vitally important we get 3 points this weekend. Teams are starting to come up behind and starting to get rid of our tails. And we're only 5 points behind Portsmouth and 1 point behind Luton. But we need now the second half of the season to turn the draws into wins. Those 10 draws, if there were 10 wins, would be clear by now. And I'm going on about it. On and on and on about it. But the League One trophy is the trophy we want to win this year. And with 2 or 3 great signings from Jack Ross in the January window, a good striker, a goal poacher, a defensive midfielder, playmaker. That's what we need. A good playmaker, a good striker, a goal poacher, a good playmaker, and another strong defender to help the defence out. And we can take this trophy end of the season. I'm fucking convinced we can take the trophy end of the season. We're only 5 points behind Portsmouth. 5 points behind Portsmouth. And with 3 points this weekend against Scunthorpe United, we can get within grasping distance, almost overtaking distance. We could overtake Luton this weekend and almost be on Portsmouth's tail. So this weekend, Portsmouth are away at Oxford. Oxford are fighting and scrapping for every single point they can get. Portsmouth are not on a fantastic run of form at this moment in time. Oxford could take 3 points away from Portsmouth this weekend. Portsmouth could be dropping more points this weekend. Luton at home to Peterborough. Peterborough are then in the playoff position. They're trying to get points to sneak higher up the table. They know a victory against Luton. Luton unbeaten in about 14 league matches, but Peterborough know a victory against Luton this weekend, and they can be within striking distance of Luton Town themselves. So 3 points against Scunthorpe, Jack Ross. Get your team up and motivated for this match at the weekend. They've got to give everything in this match. Absolutely everything, because 3 points is vitally important that we turn this corner. We absolutely turn this corner and turn draws into victories. I'm convinced we can win this weekend. I said before, I'm going for a 3-1 victory, and I hope you enjoy the match. Everyone who's going to the Scunthorpe match, home or away, all of you's been sound, enjoy the match, and may your God go with you, and I'll see you at the weekend for me vlog. Come on the lads.